let's have a serious conversation about Nick Sirianni. If you're a CEO coach, there is little room for error. You aren't calling plays. You aren't calling the defense. Y'all try to tell me, Miles, he's won all these games. What are you talking about? But when we still see the same stuff, ineligible player downfield, those were the same stuff that we was worried about in Sirianni's first year. It hasn't been cleaned up. My biggest problem with Nick Sirianni in this game is the inconsistency with being aggressive versus being conservative. Like, for instance, Dan Campbell, he's going to be aggressive. That's who he is, and he's not going to veer away from that. He's not. He flat out lost a game, I believe, against the Cowboys by sticking to his calling card, by being aggressive and going for it on fourth down. So, Nick Sirianni, if you want to be aggressive and go for it on fourth down at the Falcons' 9-yard line on our second drive, that's cool, but be consistent. And we're at the 10-yard line in the fourth quarter with less than 2 minutes left, and you kick a field goal. Well, I don't get, why are you so inconsistent as a CEO head coach? That's unacceptable. It's baffling, it's disgraceful, and it's a flat out shame. You should not be this inconsistent. I hold more weight to that than holding weight to, oh, they should have ran the ball on 3rd and 3. Oh, they should have ran the ball twice, just went ahead and use that clock. Nah, because if Saquon catches the ball, you're talking about a whole different situation. So I'm not focused on the Eagles running the ball on that 3rd and 3. What I'm focused on is that you went for it early on in the game, and then when them palms get sweaty and it was clutch time, now you want to be conservative. I don't like that, bro. If you going to be conservative all the way. Don't get scary once it's time to really, really make a play. You feel me? Also, I'm cool with y'all not kicking the field goal in the second drive. I don't hate that. Because look, you trust your offense, and ultimately we have to trust our offense more than trusting the defense at this certain point. So I'm not gonna say that, oh, Nick was wrong for going for it for that, in that second drive. I'm not gonna say he's wrong for going for it on that second drive. But what I will say is, again, if you go for it on that second drive, don't get scary and then kick a field goal when that doesn't impact the game. It really doesn't, because the Falcons get the ball back and then they still can get a touchdown and win the game. Versus, like, if you go for it on that 4th and 3 and say, look, I'm going to put the ball in either Hurts' hands or Saquon's hands again and trust them to take me home. And if they don't, I'll live with it. They still have to go ahead and march down the field and kick a field goal to tie it or get a touchdown to tie it. That should be the mindset. I'm still putting the game in my playmakers' hands. I'm not putting the game in this defense hands that has shown they can't get to the quarterback. That's my thoughts, man. That's my thoughts. So I hope that y'all mental health is good. I hope that your mental health is good as Eagles fan, because it's hard. I ain't gonna lie. I'm dead serious. Like, I be so mad. Like, my friends be trying to call me. It be hard. You be on social media, and then they want to trash Hurts. They want to trash the team when it was just so unavoidable because they just hate Philly. So it's hard. So please take care of your mental health. But back to the title of this episode, or it's going to be something like this title: are the Eagles cooked? The Eagles aren't cooked. They aren't cooked. The reason why is because, do the Lions get the benefit of the doubt? No. The 49ers, with all these injuries, they look very vulnerable. The Cowboys, okay. The Packers, Jordan Love is injured. Do I trust the Saints and Derek Carr? No. Do I trust the Falcons again? No. Do I trust Baker Mayfield and the Bucks? Not really. Who am I missing? The Rams are injured. Their season's basically done. I'm trying to think, like, again, enlighten me on like those is all like the contenders in the NFC. The Bears not gonna do nothing. Nobody's worried about the Vikings, the Seahawks. So all the major contenders all have flaws. They all have flaws. And the undefeated teams, I don't trust for them to maintain this success in the Bucks or the Saints later on this season. Heck, if the Saints or Bucks make it to the NFC Championship game, you know what? I'm gonna tip my cap. Y'all like that? My bad. But like, y'all gotta show me to. But yeah, you feel me? The only team that really like gets the benefit of the doubt is the 49ers, and that's only because they've been there, done that, but they're not healthy. So if they're not healthy and you got other quarterbacks and teams who are injury riddled and they have issues themselves, they aren't. So the Eagles aren't cooked. But the problem with the Eagles is this defense. If the defense can literally be top 15, the Eagles are going to the Super Bowl. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. But if the Eagles defense is bottom 5, if they're bottom 8, bottom 7, then like, yeah, that means the offense has to play a perfect game every single week to get stuff done. And that's just not realistic, no matter how good Saquon, Jalen, AJ, or Devontae are. Like, you can't just play a perfect game every single week, bro. You simply can't. So again, like, comment, subscribe, show some love, man. I'm really trying to grind and get this content for y'all. I'm about to go to NYU, download this, edit it real quick, chop it up for y'all. Peace. Real Talk Squad, we out.